He calls himself a hoofer. Others call him the greatest tap dancer there is. And tonight, Savion Glover opens his first ever UK show at London's Sadler's Wells. From the shuffle to the shim sham shimmy. Name a step and the American star can dance them all. And he's managed to take tap dancing beyond its old-fashioned image, adapting his cutting-edge style to the rhythms of modern jazz and hip-hop. Our arts correspondent Nicholas Glass went to meet him.
The kid's been tap dancing professionally since the age of 12. At 34, Savion Glover is the best there is. And if you believe the late great Gregory Hines, he's the best there's ever been. Tap dancers call it hitting the wood. This is the first time Savion Glover has done it in London.
You call yourself a hoofer too?
Yeah, why not? I'm a hoofer. I, Savion Glover, am a hoofer. Yes, sir.
We first encountered Savion Glover in a small New York nightclub way back in 1993, when he was just 19, the hair trimmer, the dancing already sensational. The club La Cave has long since closed, but in those days old and young Broadway hoofers did their solo stuff into the small hours.
Oh man, all the cats came through, you know, at some point. Everyone, you know, most of the hoofers came to La Cave. There was, you know, something big happening on Broadway at that time for the dance.
Savion Glover spent most of the 1990s in Broadway shows like Jelly's Last Jam. Here he is in a cap, in a tap dancing duel with Gregory Hines. These days, Broadway favors more traditional tap.
Explain the distinction between the Broadway style of tap and your own.
Well, my own is just and the Broadway style is doody 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 boop boop beady doo.
Glover sees himself in a long line of hoofers going back to the Nicholas brothers, the tap dancing duo from the Hollywood musicals of the 1930s. His own highly articulate feet have also recently made it into the movies, an animated one directed by George Miller. He provided the moves for Mumble, the tap dancing penguin in Happy Feet.
As far as the film goes, as far as I'm concerned, George Miller, who comes up with this idea about a tap dancing penguin, he's cool with me right away. I don't care what the history is. So, you know, when he asked us to be a part of that, I was like, yeah, great. Every once in a while where people say, you know, tap dancing is dying art form or whatever, so we're very happy to be a part of that.
Glover hasn't told Sadler's Wells much about his show. A four-piece band, 4 dancers and a jazz club feel. Glover can tap to anything, hip-hop, Michael Jackson, Vivaldi. This morning they worked out to a jazz standard, Afro Blue, made popular by John Coltrane. The cats in tap heaven would have purred approvingly.
Nicholas Glass, and I've been taken to task for calling it hip-hop. Of course it's hip-hop, and of course I know what it is, just as I knew every one of those steps.